Hi everyone, my name is Samantha, and today I will be talking to you about how elephants can determine ethnicity, gender, and age just from the acoustic cues of our human voices alone. First, let's discuss some important background information before we begin. The author, Karen McComb, studied at the University of Sussex and found inspiration to conduct this experiment through a study that Lucy Bates and Richard Byrne conducted in 2009 from the University of St. Andrews. Their experiment showed that the elephants in Kenya's Amboseli National Park can distinguish between the smell of a Maasai and a Kamba close. They found that if they smelled Maasai, they were more likely to flee into long grass. This same behavior was found when they saw the distinctive red color of Maasai clothes. McComb's study is just another sequel to Shannon's study because they showed that the elephants can rely on sounds as well as smells to assess threats that they may face to avoid any dangers. The main significance in conducting this experiment is to show and learn about the importance of how recognizing predators and judging the level of threat they pose is a crucial skill for many wild animals' survival. The species they use are free-ranging African elephants in the Amboseli National Park in Kenya. The research question is if African elephants can really detect ethnicity, gender, and age from an acoustic cues in human voices. They are basing this work on crucial survival tactics found in nature. Now moving on to materials and methods. Researchers used a sample of playback stimuli in the form of audio files to test this hypothesis. The experimental design is random. The sample size is a small family of elephants. They are measuring behavioral responses of elephant family groups to playbacks of human voices. These playbacks include Maasai versus Kamba and different combinations of female, male, and male groups in order to conclude research findings between the groups. I will now show you Figure 1 and describe a little bit about what Figure 1 shows. So as you can see, Figure 1 shows the behavioral responses of elephant family groups to playbacks of human voices. Maasai male versus Kamba male is shown in A and B. In C and D, Maasai male versus Maasai female is shown. And in E and F, resynthesized Maasai male versus resynthesized Maasai female is shown, and in G and H, Maasai male versus Maasai boys is shown. As this figure shows, Maasai males had the most responses for fleeing behavior. The overall results were that elephants can reliably discriminate between ethnic groups that differ in the level of threat by what they represent. This detailed knowledge of ethnicity, age, and gender enables them to specifically identify the most dangerous human subgroups and tailor their behavior responses accordingly. Moving on to the take-home message, this study provides a detailed assessment of the human voice discrimination in a wild population of long-lived and large-brained mammals. This provides important insights into the potential benefits of sophisticated mechanisms for distinguishing different subgroups in single predator populations. These findings should prompt similar studies in other animal populations that have a history of coexistence with humans.